Hello and welcome to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you for being here. Whether you're a first timer, long timer, cross watcher, everybody is welcome. Now, for the first timers and for maybe a few of the cross watchers, let me explain what makes this tarot reading different. First of all, it focuses on you. You keep the power. You are the one who are the focus of this reading, not anybody else, just you. So that being the case, it's archetypal. I do 8 to 10 cards. That's it. 4 different decks, 8 to 10 cards, following the Tao philosophy. Simple, direct, clean, empowering. Secondly, I focus on manifesting energies. This gives you a tool to use. You can choose to use the tool. You can pass on using this manifesting frequency that is surrounding you right now. That's your choice. I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle. You'll see that in a minute, and I get the reading in a 10-minute window generally because, again, I want to empower you. Every day I do a brand new read, 365 days a year. And so a 10-minute read follows the Tao philosophy. It is simple, it is plain, clear. You understand exactly what the message is, and again, you choose to opt in, opt out. That's your choice. So that's how it all works, and it begins right here with the first of the 4 decks. This is the Oracle deck. This is where we begin with the Hyper Shuffle. And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle for today. Let's get to the main feature, at least right now anyway. That is the manifesting energy in this reading. And it is, very simply, poised. Poised. It seems like such a non-action. Poised. I'm waiting. Yeah, indeed you are. We still have another week yet of the Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. We have the new moon on the 1st of February. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting. But once we get past those things, we begin to shift gears and get into 2022. And 2022 will be a cosmic roller coaster ride. It is a very different year from 2020 and 2021. We've had time to figure out what the heck is going on in the world, how it's affecting us, and now we're coming up with a plan in terms of where we want to go. How do we want to make our lives better? So at this point, we are poised, and I would advise you to use the next, well, what is it, 7 days or so, till the end of the month. And make it as we get into the first week of February. Give it a little time. Let it percolate a little bit so that you know exactly where you want to go. Because once you hop on that ride, there's not going to be any getting off. 2022 is going to be a very busy year because it's going to be a year where you're looking for victory. You want the enthusiasm, the positivity back in your life. You want your joy back in your life. And if you look around the whole planet, people are kind of getting to that point where they're saying, okay, enough, give me my life back. And they are marching forward, trying to get back to a new normal, a different normal, but a normal that works for them. And part of that is just the joy and enthusiasm, the freedom to do what you feel that you have to do. In fact, feelings really are important. The Queen of Cups says that that's really kind of what you're aiming at, to be in a position to really love what you do, love your life more. And you see all that water around her feet. It's emotion. You are feeling it. People are feeling it all over. It is time to move forward. It is time to have a life that really kind of reflects self-love, because the Queen of Cups is the ideal of love. And that's really what you're looking for. The more you love yourself, the more enthusiasm you will have in your life, the more joy you will be able to have in your life. And for everybody right now, that's what they're looking for in 2022. Not saying that you're going to get the victory in 2022, but you're headed in that direction. Everybody says enough is enough and enough is too much. And they have decided that they're going to start to move ahead. They're going to start to move forward. And so at this point, we have the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands here, What that tells me is that is the kind of dance that you have to do between what you feel with the Queen of Cups and what you think with the Queen of Swords. And that's what you're going to be working out throughout the entire part of 2022 and beyond, of course, because you realize now something very important has been taken from you, and you want them back. You want your life back. You know you're not going to get the parts and pieces in the same places, but you want that puzzle, that picture of your life. You want that back. And then you'll rearrange the pieces. You'll maybe change the picture on the puzzle, but you want your choices back. You realize how much has been taken from you. And it's time that you take it back and that you put your life back together in a meaningful way. So there's a choice. First magnifier card says, what are we going to do? We're going to stick with something that we already know. We have a kind of comfortability with, but we're not happy with. Or are we going to step into the future? Because remember, the Two of Cups originally in tarot was the choice between two things, two people who you are connected to on an emotional level. And that's really what you're going to do. You're going to figure that out in 2022. And so you're going to have to use a little bit of magic, but you're ready. Last couple of years I've given you the opportunity, especially in the 2021, I've given you the opportunity to see through a lot of things, to see more clearly. And one of the things that you see is that you do have the power. You can make the choice. You can choose to participate or not. That really boils down to this card. But you have the magic, you have the juju. You're beginning to understand that. You just need to use this next week or so to just be poised. Just sit back, observe, rest, and get ready for the ride of your life coming up in 2022. So again, vice versa cards in reverse, the dance of change, the Two of Pentacles. What do you value more? Your personal space or your societal place? What's more important for you? That's what you're still kind of working out inside of you at this point, what those values are. And you're also deciding another decision on what you see the future to be. Really, the two cards, the two twos, work together because it is all about choice. What's more important, and how does it fit into your vision of your new life? Because you realize you're not going to go back to the old ways again. Never, never, never. You couldn't, even if you would want to. So at this point, you are going to go for the enthusiasm. You're going to go for the positivity. You are going to have that joy in your life again. It's not going to be an overnight sensation type thing. You're going to have to work toward it. But you have a pretty good idea what's important to you, why it's important, and a vision for your future. Now it's stepping into it. And that's what 2022, the cosmic roller coaster ride, will be all about. But between now and, let's say, maybe the middle of February, just be poised. Be ready. Tie up all the loose ends, because once you hop on, there's no getting off. That's the read for today. Very powerful read. I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. So I'm asking you, please take this one. And as usual, thumbs up, like it. Very important for the folks at YouTube. And at the same time, also subscribe. That puts you on the daily feed. And every day you get the latest of the brand new day Tao Daily Tarot. Brand new every single day for you. I want to empower you. Alrighty, so that's good. So hopefully, since I do a brand new read every day, you and I will meet tomorrow. Talk tarot. If not, the next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot, I look forward to it. And until then, I wish you blessings.